All right, and speaking of travel in this holiday season, let's go over checking out weather so that we can know how it's going to go for so many people.
Yeah, Alana, pretty clear today, but what can we learn for tomorrow?
Okay, so the western United States has done well. We talked a lot about Charlotte yesterday because they were seeing so many delays. This is airport travel right now. Charlotte's still seeing delays, but only about 30 minutes. Yesterday, it was over an hour and at times an hour and a half. The rest of our airports throughout the country look pretty good when it comes to travel. Live view from Cherry Peak as we look down into the valley. Sun's going down, but we've had haze out there today. That high pressure has been in control, keeping us dry, and we will see moderate air quality holding on for portions of the Wasatch Front as we begin our Thanksgiving. Then that storm that's brewing, our holiday storm, will move in, and that will clear out the air. Temperatures 44 in Salt Lake, low 40s along the Wasatch Front, upper 50s down there in Washington County, a mix of 40s and 50s throughout central and eastern Utah. Satellite radar has kept us quiet, but we're increasing cloud cover tonight with our westerly flow, so partly cloudy skies expected for the rest of your evening, but dry conditions. So that is good luck for Thanksgiving travelers heading through the Beehive State tonight and into tomorrow morning. What's on the table, though? Mother Nature is serving up some changes with the side of rain, snow, and the possibility of winds. Temperatures will be in the 30s and 40s along the Wasatch Front, with wet weather showing up for the second half of the day. We expect the precipitation to want to hold for the overnight. Southern Utah will see 40s and 50s. Travel impacts put out by UDOT are mountain passes, looking at moderate to heavy snow at times. What you're seeing in yellow, that is actually road slush. The potential is there, and we're also going to watch the winds because they pick up and impact part of the state. This Thanksgiving storm that leads over into Black Friday has prompted a new winter weather advisory. It's for the Wasatch Mountains as well as the Uintas, the Wasatch Plateau, and the Wasatch Back. All of these areas will get accumulating snow, and we could see tricky travel conditions expected for the second half of your holiday and into Black Friday. That accumulating snow is going to stack up. This will be a solid mountain event. The Forewarn Futurecast gives you the timing on this system. Here we are by noon with wet weather showing up over in the West Desert. It will start as valley rain with milder temperatures, but we will watch as the snow level drops throughout the day. So we put this into motion and get into the evening. We do see more snow filling in, mountain snow with some wet weather in our valleys. By 9 p.m., the precipitation could help lower those snow levels, and we could see the changeover happening close to 10 p.m. as we get through midnight. Could be a little later, but that looks like the earliest. We're watching as this low tracks through the state. It's got a counterclockwise flow, which means it will keep things churning as we get through Friday afternoon in eastern Utah. Overnight for the Wasatch Front, Thanksgiving into Black Friday does bring valley snow potential. So a heads up there as a lot of that moisture slides to the east as we get through Friday and into Saturday. This storm will not totally clear the state until Saturday afternoon, and it's going to leave behind really cold conditions. So if you have to travel, Black Friday's not your day. Winds, as we take that look here, by the evening for Thanksgiving are really picking up. Easterly winds with that counterclockwise flow of the low. So downslope winds expected from Cache Valley into Salt Lake County, 20 to 30 miles per hour, but we could see gusts up to 50 to 60 miles per hour. So the areas that are prone to those canyon winds, I'm looking at Farmington, Ogden, Weber Canyon, Bountiful, and Cache Valley, now have a high wind watch going into effect for Thanksgiving by the evening and holding on until Friday morning. High wind watch for those areas, so gusty canyon winds. Take in the trash cans because you know they're going to be blowing around. Snow potential favors the mountains and our mountain valleys, but you can see measurable snow is possible all the way to south central Utah and also right here in the Salt Lake Valley. Here's a look at those expected totals. The mountains, good natural snow event, 8 to 14 inches. Following this storm, cold air, which means resorts can make snow. 4 to 10 for the northern mountains. We could even pick up a few inches in the south. Park City, 3 to 8 inches. The Wasatch Back underneath this winter weather advisory with 2 to 6 expected. Rain changing to snow with the chance for up to 4 inches on our benches and up to 2 in our valleys. Again, that's snow level overnight and into Friday morning, so that's when we'd likely see the accumulation. Friday brings travel impacts, so again, if you can skip traveling on Friday, then we will do so. Here's a look at the regional forecast. 40s for those daytime highs, 50s in St. George. Next 7 days showing cooling temperatures, and you're going to notice those 50s by the weekend. Some of the coldest air of the season on the way, and that means our daytime highs struggle to get out of the 30s. Thanksgiving weekend looks cold following this wet weather event. So we have a holiday storm, and I don't know. I feel like that's Mother Nature's gift to me. Keeps me excited.
Some good news.
A
little magical.
I hope everyone gets where they're going safely.
Thank you, Alana.
Yeah.